What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Make sure to absolutely crush that like button on your way in. We're going to analyze the situation here today, Saturday, on Bitcoin, see what is going on. We are going to take a look at today's daily close, because if today's daily close does manage to close below this level over here, which is exactly the $28,580 approximately, which we are very close in closing below this range. There's just a few hours left. But if we do close this below this level, it is very, very likely going to continue to the downside to fill this massive big wick that we do have on the daily. On the weekly chart, we've also got this massive wick, okay? We usually like to, fill these wicks, okay? Or actually come almost to fill it. All right, so it does look like that we do break these major levels, these major support ranges, okay, which is the 28,580, where we do have these daily closes. Look how many times we did struggle here in breaking this level. If this daily does close successfully below this range, then it's very, very likely going to have this continuation to the downside in the next, couple of days, 3 days to fill this wick, okay? We are very likely going to retest this low at the $25,000 region, and it's just going to happen very likely if we do that, have that strong close. Yesterday, we were having a small correction. We were getting a bounce here from this $28,700 range, and we had a massive trading opportunity. Of course, we're usually waiting for that big breakout from a major support level, guys. Remember yesterday we were talking about this major support level on the video update, where if we did break out successfully from this range, we did have some pretty powerful 4-hourly candle closes below this major level. Look how perfectly we came all the way up early this morning to retest it, okay? And then had that correction. There was a massive shorting opportunity. I did not take the short, of course, but you probably did if you are paying attention to these major levels, okay, to the successful breakout. That was a winning trade basically, where we have broken out from this huge major support level. As you can see, the $29,300 range, we bounced many times. You have one solid 4-hourly candle close, okay, below this range. You can see it's a very solid breakout. Early this morning, we came all the way back up here to retest the $29,300 range, slightly above, getting that rejection from this level, okay, coming back down to retest the lows and actually breaking down. That was a very good trading opportunity early this morning. It was actually around about 6 o'clock in the morning, Central European time here. I'm not trading in the weekend. I haven't been doing any trading. I have no trades open on Bitcoin or on Prime XBT, on the other markets. I'm gonna get my week ready, because on Monday gonna start crushing the charts. Of course, if we do of course continue back down, and then we do have a pretty solid correction, of course, a pretty solid bounce all the way back up here to this $28,500, $28,600 range. Remember, this is the value area low, okay? We are going to get this a little bit of a reaction at this level. This is a major zone, okay, that if we do come back up, all right, before coming down to retest this low range at the $25,000, if we do have that pullback, it is going to be another good opportunity to get back in, because this is very likely going to create a lower high. We'll be getting resistance, okay, just to have that continuation to the downside. But what I do also think that this is going to come down pretty fast. Reason why is because we don't have much, okay, of volume here. All right, we had a pretty aggressive drop. The most amount of volume is at these levels at this moment. So once we start breaking this range, this drop can be pretty aggressive, okay? So you need to pay attention to that kind of price action, okay? Very likely that we are going to come down. All right, now trading at these ranges, all right, very likely that the continuation to the downside on Bitcoin is going to happen for the coming days. DXY is absolutely exploding. I want to know in the comment section if you are bullish or if you are bearish for the next couple of weeks on Bitcoin, and I'm going to say hello quickly through the comment section. Also, are you bearish on Bitcoin the coming weeks, guys? Because just about, what was it? I'm not sure if it was about 4 or 5 days ago, I was asking people if they were bullish, and I think there was quite some people that were bullish on Bitcoin. You know, a lot of people were calling for that $35,000 range when we were trading at these levels, okay? Just slightly below the $31,000, all right? People are like, you know, we're going to have that leg up to $35,000. Very, very likely that's going to happen. Yeah, I was very, very undecisive inside of this, you know, descending triangle scenario. So yeah, this is usually a bearish pattern. Let me know, guys, in the poll, are you bearish on Bitcoin the coming weeks? Let me know, guys. Let's see how many votes we're going to get and see if there's more people bullish or bearish. Let me take a look at the comment section right away. We can take a look at some altcoins, do a little bit of analysis here for the community. I was taking a look at Polkadot today, also very interesting thing. But anyway, never mind. Let's take a look at the comment section. Dava, how are you doing, my man? Thank you. I just want to check out the moderators here. I got Dava, I got Mark Dutch. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Let's take a look. Absolutely smash that like button. You got it, Dava. Thank you very much. Almost 300 people watching. Absolutely crush the like button. Olu Bender, hello. Juan Torres to 0. Bitcoin to 0? I don't think so. To 10K? Unlikely. But yeah, would be nice. What's on my crypto legend? Says Crypto AL. How are you doing? Still holding to my at least 25K, says William. Yes, absolutely. I do think that, you know, it is just very, very likely that Bitcoin is going to come down to those levels, all right, in the next coming days. We're just about to lose the biggest support level from this, you know, trading range that we've had for the last 25, you know, even 30 days. Since we had that drop here on the 11th, 12th of May, as you can see on the chart. Okay, so now today is the 11th of June. So we have been trading here for over a month right now. So if we do lose this major low, which is very, very likely to be lost, okay, in the next, you know, couple of days, it might be by Monday, maybe weekend, we might going to see a little bit of relief rally, a little bit of sideways action. It might be very, very boring, okay, in between today and tomorrow. But like I said, you know, it's just about to lose this most important level from this range, because if we do lose this 28,500, 28,600, you know, these levels successfully, okay, you can have a little bit of that volatility. This does not count. This is not a successful breakout for me. But if you do have that breakout, you know, coming slightly lower, have those solid, you know, couple of hour candles, you know, closing below, well below the 28,500, then of course this is going to have a pretty aggressive drop to retest the $25,000 area. This is just, it looks imminent at this moment. Scotty, how are you doing? Wave USDT, please, for liquidated king. Absolutely. Let's take a look at this right away. Let's take a look at waves. Let's take a look at waves, because waves did have a very interesting scenario, but I would stay extremely cautious on waves at these levels. Now, we were talking on waves, you know, to potentially, you know, get major support from this range, but I would be very, very much aware with waves at this moment. The reason why is because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking pretty bearish, and I do think Bitcoin is going to have, you know, that test at the low $25,000 area and potentially break it, okay? But at least coming down to retest it in the next coming days, it's just almost imminent at these levels, okay? We're just about to lose the last major support from the range. So if we do take a look at waves, and we do probably see, you know, a bullish case scenario, okay, where we might see the price getting a bounce. It all depends on Bitcoin, of course. If Bitcoin starts dropping a few $1,000s, all right, in the next coming days, it is going to drag most of the altcoins down. So I do see, you know, waves, you know, this potential trade, this potential consolidation that we were going to have at this range. It's just maybe not gonna, it's not gonna maybe worth the risk, okay? You probably want to even short it if Bitcoin's going to drop. But only if Bitcoin were to look bullish, I would trade this for a long position, okay? We were talking about waves a few days ago where we had a big massive pump with huge amount of volume, okay? And yeah, basically we were looking for that potential, you know, continuation, you know, maybe a start of an uptrend here on waves, creating a higher low. But it's just gonna, yeah, it's too soon. If Bitcoin is looking bearish, Bitcoin does look, it's going to have that leg down to that $25,000 area in the next coming days. So we would be looking for bearish trades, not bullish ones, you know, on waves. I would definitely not trade this at the moment. I had someone in the Telegram group asking me, you know, are you going to trade waves, you know, at these levels? And I'm saying, well, it all depends on Bitcoin, because now would be the potential range, okay, potentially to long, okay, at this consolidation. You know, you're slightly below the 618 from this level. If you start consolidating, it will be looking pretty exciting for a potential long, for the retest of the highs. But like I say on most of the videos, on most of the live streams, you know, you need to take, first of all, you need to take a look at Bitcoin, because depending on how Bitcoin is looking, then or depending on the trading setup for the altcoins, Bitcoin's looking bearish. You want to look for altcoin, your bearish setups, okay, bearish trades on altcoins, all right, looking for that potential, you know, trade on altcoins. So yeah, I wouldn't long this on waves. It does look attractive to long, but like I said, you know, Bitcoin's bearish, even though we consolidate here sideways, and we are going to look here for Bitcoin to come to lower levels. Yeah, I would stay away here for that potential long. So yeah, not much to add here on waves. Let's take a look at Crypto Legends is live with the TA. Hit the likes, guys. Russell, thank you very much for your insane support. Been waiting for you. Andy 100 says David Kraus. Wow, thank you, my man, for waiting for me. Mickey, how are you doing? ZDNX says Ethereum, please. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum has lost, you know, the summer lows of 2021, a big major support level, and it's had a pretty aggressive drop. Actually, it's moving much faster than Bitcoin, but we were talking about, you know, Ethereum losing this big major level. Then it's very likely going to come down to actually retest the all-time highs, all right, of back of 2018. 2018 all-time highs was slightly above $1,400, and this is a major zone where we did have a large consolidation here on Ethereum. Just to be pretty clear, okay, we had a pretty large resistance consolidation where we finally had that big massive breakout, came back down and got that beautiful bounce here from the all-time high of 2018, getting that beautiful bounce, as you can see here, in March of 2021. So in February, sorry. So this is that major big level. Okay, if I do take a look at Ethereum right over here, our next major big level here on the VPVR, you know, I was talking about, you know, if we do lose the $1,700 range, the price action is going to move pretty fast, all the way down to $1,400 area, where we do have this big major support range and big resistance, as you can see. So it's a major all and we have a pretty large gap on the VPVR from the volume traded of 2021 and 2022. Okay, this is you can see this is all about 1.5 years, about 18 months approximately of price action, and there is a big gap. You know, this is one of the main reasons why you are dropping quite fast. I wasn't expecting Ethereum to drop as fast, but yeah, it's having a pretty aggressive drop from this level. We were talking about the, you know, this descending triangle scenario on Ethereum, big massive support here, bouncing. It's a descending triangle. What does descending triangles are? Mainly bearish patterns, right, where you do have the selling pressure, okay, pushing the price down, making those lower highs, as you can see here, okay, on the chart. So this is the scenario that we've had for Ethereum for the last few weeks, creating those lower highs, creating a big low, which is the $1,700, and then creating the lower highs every single time, you know, respecting the resistance on the trend line. So, you know, you cannot make this up. This is a textbook technical analysis, all right, descending triangle, where you do have a solid level at the $1,700 range, and you're creating aggressive lower highs. Now, there is a projected move from this descending triangle, of course. Now, the ideal scenario would be, in the next coming, hours, days, if we were to get that retracement, a big retracement to these levels. It is possible, that is very likely going to be a very good shorting opportunity if you do get that consolidation, if you do get that leg up on Ethereum. Are we going to manage to pump, $170 or $150 approximately to hit that $1,700 range? You know, this is a huge resistance. It's been, you know, massive support level in the summer of 2021. We had 3 big major bounces, okay? One here on the 23rd of May, here also on the 23rd of June, and the last one on the 20th of July, when, you know, Bitcoin and a lot of the cryptos were starting to pump like crazy, okay? So major level, you know, this level has been so strong, so respected as support, that if you do see the price coming up, all right, in the next coming days, with, you know, some miracle, getting that big retracement, you know, I'm not sure if it's going to happen, or we're probably just going to consolidate sideways and continue back down. But it would be the ideal scenario, because this is such a strong level on Ethereum, that if you do get that pullback, okay, that, you know, come back up to this range, that 1,700, 1,680, then it would be absolutely ideal. Volume is not extremely huge, at least on the Coinbase chart. But yeah, I would be focusing on Fibonacci levels. Of course, I would take this high from the drop, or this actual level over here. Let me go to the 1 hourly. Yeah, you could probably take, I mean, this is the thing, you're probably going to continue back down, but if you start correcting from this, if you start having a relief rally from these levels on Ethereum, okay, if we were to have the relief rally and consolidate in the next, you know, couple of hours, you know, few days, and then we would be looking at that 50% Fibonacci retracement from the start of this big major drop that happened, you know, the last couple of days. And also the 618. The 618 is exactly at the $1,700 range from the start of this major drop, looking at the 1 hourly. So yeah, it would be the ideal scenario in between 1,640, 1,660, sorry, which is the 50% Fibonacci, and the 618, 1,700. It would be absolutely ideal there to get that next lower high, that, you know, get the bulls, you know, get that next impulse to have a big massive drop. So yeah, I'm not sure if we are going to get all the way up there. I mean, this is the thing, we might just continue back down. There is a projected move, of course. The textbook technical analysis projected move from a descending triangle is the back, okay, of the descending triangle, from the consolidation, from the breakout. You could have that projected move that could take us down to that $1,400, $1,300 range. So expect Ethereum to be trading down those levels in the next coming days. Now, question is, you know, are we going to get that opportunity of potentially getting into trade here on this retracement and consolidate? Because that is very likely going to get rejected. This is a huge level. I mean, it might happen fast, it might happen slow. Or are we just going to consolidate, continue to the downside, all right, in the next coming days, also to reach that big support level, where I do expect Ethereum will be getting a huge bounce. Like I showed you here on the VPVR, that's super important. VPVR, like we get big major bounces from these extreme levels, okay? Look at this, taking a look at the last 18 months traded, we can see, you know, these levels, these spikes are very much respected. These spikes on the VPVR are very much respected, and we start to have big volume on VPVR at the $1,300, $1,400 area. So this is very likely a level that will be holding, you know, we will be having that relief rally on at those levels. So overall, it's bearish. Overall, it's bearish. We're going down, of course. Are we going to have, you know, that opportunity in creating a lower high and continue back down? Probably yes. So yeah, not much to add here on Ethereum. Hey, what's up, Andy Pandy? Lauren, how are you doing? Illusion, hello. So much blood and pain, says Priest of Crypto. Absolutely, this is what we got. We have a huge amount of pain. Have a good weekend, Andy, says Naveen. Naveen, have a good weekend also. Also, everyone have a fantastic Saturday, Sunday. Chill out. We're going to have major opportunities. If you haven't signed up for my team, I think we're over 40 people already right now on the World Series of Trading, which is absolutely insane. I've got the link down below, guys. Let me just double check here, because I do think that we are round about 40 people, which is more than I expected. 43 people on my team over here. Guys, if you haven't signed up on Bybit, you got an insane bonus. If you want to join my team, check out the link down below. Okay, you can join with the link down below, and also the Telegram group only exclusively for the people that are going to join for the competition. You have 16 days right now to sign up, of course, and the competition starts on the 27th of June till the 17th of July. 43 people, more than enough. Okay, but if you want to join, you know, you are more than welcome. Absolutely. We are going to focus from the 27th and doing extreme technical analysis and getting into those big trading opportunities. Okay, of course I am going to start the analysis on the 24th, 25th, start getting things ready, sending it on the Telegram group. Okay, looking for those big levels where we're going to take some potential opportunities. And of course you can share also your knowledge and think where there might be some good levels to take some trades on those cryptos that can be traded on Bybit. Okay, so make sure to join the competition if you are willing to give 100%. All right, on this competition. Let me scroll down here through the comment section. Andy, the weekly with moving average at 200 shows that it could dip all the way to 22k, says Dicky Mo. Absolutely, yeah. I think I did take a look at this. Someone asked me, I'm not much of a moving average guy, but yeah, I can take it out right now, the moving average. And yeah, I'm not sure who was talking about the moving average. But let me just, yeah, we will pull it out here 1 second. Let's go to the weekly and get the 200 EMA and MA, sorry. And just, yeah, in COVID, back in 2020, we did touch it once. We also touched it in December of 2018, if I'm not wrong. So let me just take that moving average here and show it. I mean, moving average doesn't indicate that you need to go to those levels, of course. But yeah, it does, you know, potentially indicate that it's a very strong support range. This is the 200 weekly moving average right here. Okay, where you do see, you know, yeah, it's an average level, okay, of support, I guess, if you want to say that. So, I mean, just because it has held here, or we've come down here and also held here, I mean, look at this. We actually dipped well below this range. I mean, this has to hold in some kind of manner because it's just the average moving, you know, the average trend on Bitcoin is going up. So you can potentially dip down below this moving average and continue back up. So it's not something that is really reliable. We could actually dip below this moving average, you know, and then what you're going to say? I think it's just something that's not too reliable. But yeah, I do think that Bitcoin can come down to the 22k levels. Absolutely. I mean, it's looking extremely bearish. World is looking extremely bearish on everything. So yeah, Bitcoin and crypto are no different. They are no different. So anyway, let's take a look here through the comment section and let's see if we want to take a look at some more cryptos. Hi Andy, can you have a quick look at Gala, says Mohammed. Absolutely, let's take a look at Gala here for Mohammed. Absolutely, straight away, let's do it. Let's take a look at Gala right away. Yeah, this is it's a really cool project. It's looking extremely bearish, of course. It's very likely gonna come down and retest these lows. I'm not sure if we do have some analysis here. Yeah, basically we're looking at this over here on Gala coming down to retest these low levels. The lows that we did create on the 12th of May, basically. Yeah, we can zoom in on the 4 hourly. There's not much to analyze. Zooming out on the daily, we have broken a major support level over here, creating those lower highs. As you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high, a kind of a descending triangle scenario. We actually tried an attempt to get above this high, failed miserably, of course, and now breaking the low levels. Gala is very likely going to come down to the, you know, that 3-4 cent level in the next coming days. It's going to retest the lows here It's just very, very likely going to happen, especially if we are going to see that bearish momentum on Bitcoin. Gala is looking bearish. We've broken a major support range. This is actually a potential good trading opportunity. Let me just zoom in on the 1 hourly. Yeah, this looks really, really good for a trade, actually. If we do see Gala having a nice retracement, which is very, very possible to happen in the next coming hours and couple of days, check out this. Let me just go to the 2 hourly. On Gala, we did have a major resistance level here back when we had this major drop. Okay, so on the 12th of May, and the 13th of May, we had this major resistance at the 7-cent level. And also, once we came back up, it reacted as super strong support right over here, as you can see on the chart. So we've broken here the last couple of days. This was actually early this morning. Early this morning, we broke this level. We got that reaction here again, but the selling pressure was too much. We are in this kind of descending, triangle kind of scenario, of course. Yeah, we just broke early this morning this level. If we do see Gala coming back up to that 7-cent level, and we have a little bit of a consolidation, we have a couple of half-an-hour candles, 1 hourly candles, 7-cent level, this is probably a very good shorting opportunity. I'm actually going to put an alarm here exactly at the 6.7 cents. We could be reaching that level in the next coming hours. I'm going to add an alert because I would be very interested in trading this. The probabilities in Gala coming back down here to the 3-4 cent level is extremely likely, especially if we take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin does look bearish for the next coming days. And what is the good thing about Bitcoin? If you are expecting here with analysis that Bitcoin is going to come down to retest the $25,000 level, okay, I think it's almost imminent at this point. I'm going to actually ask this to the community because I strongly believe that the $25,000 level will be retested in the coming days. It might take a week or so, who knows, with timing, exact timing, but just by looking at this spring point here of resistance and just breaking this major support level, then of course, yeah, it's just very likely it's going to come down. So let me just ask here in the poll right now. We've got 348 votes. Are you bearish on Bitcoin the coming weeks? And yeah, 69% of people say yes. 70% of people are saying yes out of 350 votes. So yeah, it was very, very likely that most of the people were going to be bearish. Let me take a look here at the super chat here 1 second. I have Liquidated King. Thanks for the super chat. You'll smack that like button, says Liquidated King. Thank you very much. Give me a super chat for, supporting, for smashing the like button. Thank you guys for the insane support. Lauren, also, thanks very much for your support also. Best investment on earth. Shiba, says Priest of Crypto. Well, I'm not too sure about that. They do have a huge team and they want to make Shiba, okay, something massive, something huge. So, I'm not sure what I've done here. We were taking a look at Gala, guys, and Gala does really look interesting, okay, at this level for a short. I mean, if we do have that bounce to that 7-cent level or slightly below, slightly below that range, 6.8 cents. We're currently at 6.3 cents. If we do have that relief rally in the next coming hours, couple of days, it's going to be looking very, very, very good for a short position. We will be looking for that continuation to the downside. It might have another leg up, okay, it might have a little bit of volatility, of course, or we might either consolidate here, create a kind of a bear flag, because this is also what we can see on Gala. If we start consolidating and creating a bear flag or slightly lower highs, it's just going to be another opportunity to get into also for that continuation to the downside. It's just it's bearish. So let's see if we are going to get a good opportunity. I'm going to wait for the price to come to me. If it doesn't come to me, then I'm not taking the trade. And this is how you should be doing your trading, of course. Don't chase in, because shorting from here wouldn't make sense. Will you be well off in the next coming days? Potentially, yes, but it's not the way that I trade, guys. You can trade Gala okay, on Bybit. It is available on Bybit. They have a bunch of cryptos. Remember that you do have an insane bonus for all of those experienced traders down below on Bybit, up to $4,050 worth of bonus to be claimed, and also 30 days worth. You pay 0% maker fee for 30 days if you sign up with the link in the description. Guys, join the competition, join my team, because I'm going to be 24/7 analyzing the opportunities. I really want to make something good out of the competition and be at least in the top 10. Okay, winning the competition is going to be very, very difficult. There are some very, very good traders out there and big teams. But being in the top 10 is definitely a goal that I want to try and achieve. So let me scroll down here through the comment sections. Just let's go through some Ethereum charts. As I know, yeah, I did Ethereum just 10 minutes after starting the live stream. So I want to take a look at some other cryptos for the community. You can check that afterwards, of course. RSR looks strong. RSR, I mean, this was a pretty cool DeFi project that came out. I remember there was a little bit of hype on this. RSR looks strong. Let's zoom out here and see if RSR looks strong. It is in a very, very aggressive downtrend for the moment. No signs of finishing just yet. This needs a lot of sideways action and a lot of retests of the lows. And as soon as you start retesting the lows, and going sideways, then you could say that this is looking strong, okay, when you see this kind of momentum in the next coming months. Now, there has been a pretty good shorting opportunity here on RSR just a couple of days ago. This is the daily chart on RSR, and we do see that we are an aggressive, lower highs and lower lows. And, we're having these massive waves here, as you can see, and there was a pretty good trade here. I mean, this is the thing with these altcoins. I don't usually trade these altcoins because I like the consolidations in Bitcoin. I'm a better trader in Bitcoin than on altcoins. But there are some opportunities a lot of the times if you are quick and you are aggressive. Altcoins are for very aggressive traders. There was a big support level retested as resistance on the 8th of July, on the 7th of July actually. It was a quick shorting opportunity here on RSR. It looks strong, you say, and I think, it has a little bit of bullish momentum in the short term. But remember, we are in a very, very aggressive downtrend. We had just got rejected a few days ago from this major level. Okay, so that was a shorting opportunity. If you did short this major support, turning into resistance on RSR, you are definitely in some pretty nice gains from this short position. It did drop 30%, over 30%, already from this major retest support turning into resistance. Now, it might look strong inside of this correction, but I think, these pumps, these relief rallies is when you want to potentially get in, because it is likely to have a continuation to the downside and retest the lows. There's no signs here of double bottom. There's no signs of this trend ending anytime soon. The trend to the downside is still pretty aggressive. So yeah, you want to look for shorts at these levels. You want to be looking for shorts at these ranges. In my personal opinion, of course. Let's zoom in on the 2 hourly on RSR and just take a look at this pretty strong uptrend that it has got, that is very, very likely to be broken in the next coming days. Okay, we have a big massive rejection here on the resistance. As soon as we start breaking this major uptrend, losing this major low here at the 0.0075 cent level, it's just going to lose it. It's just very, very likely going to lose this range. We lose this range, then we're coming down. This is exactly the point 0.0075. The last higher low range, basically, where you do have, look at these little major resistance, how they are respecting as support. It's absolutely huge. Look at this 0.0075 on RSR was a big level. Back you had a massive pump, came down to the range, bounce and bounce. yeah, if we do lose this level, yeah, expect RSR to have that major correction. I think that is the most likely scenario. This is just a small uptrend relief rally till we have that retest of the lows here at the 0.0037, which is the lows of May. Andy, can you take a look at Ether? Yeah, we've taken a look at Ethereum. Not much to add on Ethereum. I don't want to repeat the chart on Ethereum. Okay, I get a lot of people, you know, repeating the cryptocurrency. I have checked out Ethereum just about 10-15 minutes ago. I do not want to take a look at the cryptos, you know, 2, 3, 4 times. You know, 2 times is fine, just because there's more people at this moment on the stream. But like I said, on Ethereum, we have broken the strongest level on Ethereum from 2021 and 2022. What is that strongest level? It is the $1,700 range. Okay, that $1,700, that was a huge support back here in 2021. Okay, bouncing every single time the entire summer, having that massive rally afterwards in August, of course. And then, you know, we've been bouncing in May also from this range. So it has been very strongly respected. Very likely that the Ethereum price will be pushing down to $1,400, even $1,300 in the next coming days. We do not have much volume below us. I showed you on the VPVR, okay, looking at the VPVR, okay, from the volume traded for the last, you know, 18 months approximately. We have a very big gap in volume, and this is why we are falling really aggressively right now, because I was talking about the $1,700. If we start losing this level successfully, you know, this drop is going to happen in days, potentially all the way down to the $1,400, you know, and below that range is the target of this descending triangle, okay, pattern. If you want to take a look at textbook technical analysis, you know, targets the projected move from a consolidation inside of a descending triangle. This is obviously a bearish pattern. You have in the selling pressure creating lower highs, and then you have a base as support, which is the 1,700, getting those bounces the entire month of May, finally breaking it here in June, as you can see. So if we are lucky on Ethereum, you know, like I said, you know, the ideal trade scenario here for Ethereum would be coming all the way up to the 1,700. Now you could speculate in this, you know, breaking down from this zone. You know, we were talking about this for the last few days, you know, that Ethereum is in a descending triangle. You know, this is usually a bearish pattern, and it's very probable you're just going to break support level. It's a bearish pattern. So, you know, you can anticipate getting into that short position. Obviously, you know, just yesterday or, you know, 2 days ago. But the ideal scenario would be getting, you know, that nice retracement, and that nice retracement would be coming all the way here to the 1,700, 1,680 approximately. And, you know, like taking a look at fib levels from the exact start of the drop, which would be after this major consolidation, we are looking at that 50% and 618, which is this 1,660, 1,700. If the price gets up there and it consolidates, you know, that is the moment I would potentially step in for a trade here on Ethereum. Continuation to the downside, we have a projected move. We have no volume at these levels. Trend is aggressively to the downside. You know, from the breakout, we are coming down to the retest that $1,400, $1,300 range, you know, in the next coming days. You know, it might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, all depending on you know, the consolidation, the retracements that we have, but it's very likely going to come down to that level. So don't want to do much more of Ethereum. Smash that like, guys and girls. Show Andy some love, says Scotty. Thank you very much. Lauren, thank you for your support. Also, I got Seb in the room. Here he is. Good afternoon, legends and mods. How are you doing, Seb? Thanks for joining the live stream. ¿Qué pasa, hermanito? Says Lauren. BTCD killing alt. I mean, this is the thing. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is absolutely skyrocketing by the looks of things. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. It's actually breaking another resistance zone. I was expecting a kind of sideways action or consolidation at this level on the Bitcoin dominance, but the fear is real. people actually don't believe on many altcoins. Now, this is when you have a lot of different YouTubers, okay, you know, also talking about major altcoins that are not going to be nothing. You know, altcoins is still just a bunch of speculation, DeFi, you know, not talking about memes, you know, and metaverse projects. You know, there's just a huge massive bubble, and people are understanding this right now, and they prefer moving their money, their altcoins, okay, their dollars from altcoins into Bitcoin. And this is what is happening. The Bitcoin dominance is absolutely exploding. I actually didn't check this for the last few days, and we've had a huge massive pump going from 47% all the way above 48% right now, just jumping 1% in one day, which is huge. That is a pretty interesting large amount of billions of dollars. So yeah, we got a projected move here for the Bitcoin dominance. You know, the bearish trend is very likely to continue for the next 6 to 18 months. We could, you know, play inside of that range. Bearish trend very likely to continue for 6-18 months. This doesn't mean we will have big relief rallies, because we will have big relief rallies, but we'll still be in this bearish market situation. I remember people getting extremely bullish back in 2019. Okay, let me just show you this chart. All right, because in 2019 I remember that Bitcoin, you know, was going from the low $3,000 levels all the way up to $14,000 in a matter of, you know, it was a couple of months. It was a couple of months, but yeah, it was, you know, basically 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, right over here, I remember going into the summer, all right, and in April, just jumping from this low $3,000 area. Remember, people were getting extremely bullish. You know, this is it. This has been the low of the bear market. We're going to go to much higher levels. Of course, what happened afterwards, you know, we had the continuation. You know, you are very macroly creating a lower high. So you did have, you know, this kind of still bearish momentum, you know, the entire year of 2019 and part of 2020, of course. So yeah, I do think that, yeah, basically you are going to have some bullish momentum. You will be getting people excited. I think we will be seeing a push down. The next push down on Bitcoin will be an insane buying opportunity. It might go sideways for some time, but you are going to see Bitcoin pumping pretty aggressively when we have the next big major drop. I mean, I'm planning to, at these levels, all right, or depending on how we have this drop, I want to see a huge drop with a big volume. That would be the ideal scenario, which will indicate a massive capitulation event. And I'm going to put a very big swing trade, and I'm going to buy a huge amount of Bitcoin, of course. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Is my Celsius account safe and sound? I mean, Celsius is centralized. I'm not too sure how they do distribute what kind of rewards, you know, how sustainable it is, their system on giving rewards, their staking and everything, but it's totally centralized. I don't know. You know, it's like BlockFi also. BlockFi is huge, okay? You know, many partners, many big players behind BlockFi, but it's totally centralized. You know, you could wake up one morning and, you know, their page is going to be down, and you have your Bitcoin and your crypto there. And yeah, they have full control of your cryptocurrency, and you don't. So this is the thing about centralized accounts, wallets, platforms that do give you returns on your crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. Public Sam says they are scared Ethereum will go the ways of Luna, but that's just me. No, I don't think so, because of course Ethereum doesn't have the you know, it has a different the unlock of Ethereum's are, you know, is inside of their protocol. You know, it's not highly manipulated as Luna, of course. You can upgrade Ethereum, but yeah, like I said, you know, it does have infinite supply, but it has a mechanism where, you know, it slowly creates Ethereum. Of course, Most of the projects are built on Ethereum. So I would say 70% or even 80% of the projects are built on Ethereum. You know, all of these gaming projects, most of DeFi is built on Ethereum. Metaverse, you know, a Decentraland, you know, Sandbox, they all built on Ethereum network. So yeah, Ethereum is not going to be a Luna, basically, in my opinion. I really do believe that. Looks like BTC is going to fill that wick this weekend, says Juan Torres. Maybe yes, absolutely. It probably is. Let me just, it probably is going to fill that wick. I guess you're talking about this wick over here, the wick that we did create from the 12th of May. 12th of May, we did create this wick on the daily, on the weekly. You know, this is very likely going to get filled after this kind of price action. I mean, we were talking about this, guys. Remember, do you guys remember that we did talk about this? And we absolutely crushed it, guys. If you didn't take any trades on these major levels, I mean, I haven't been trading for the last few days because, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm having a good time. My trading last couple of weeks has been absolutely huge. I've been trading the range, you know, all the way from the last week of May and the first week of June has been absolutely huge. I mean, I made really good trades. But if you remember on the latest videos here back in late May, we were talking about this scenario here. We were talking about this, where we were creating, you know, a very similar price action from December of 2021, just about 6 months ago. We can see here, right, that kind of momentum from Bitcoin, and we absolutely, if you're an old subscriber, you know, been absolutely nailing this situation here. Where we were going to retest these highs. I was looking for that leg up to these highs, very similar, you know, fractal here on Bitcoin from December of 2021. Absolutely nailing, you know, this long, this short. Super happy with a few trades that I did take here the last couple of weeks, and I haven't been trading for the last few days, and I don't think I'm going to trade in between today and tomorrow because, yeah, I'm basically just going to enjoy the weekend. We're doing a little bit of analysis, and just it's very likely going to be boring price action. But like I said, you know, this is a kind of a redistribution pattern, a redistribution event. I remember so much. I did actually short this because this was a swing failure pattern, of course, back in December. You can check out the videos from back there in December over the channel. I do remember this scenario, also shorting this range, looking for that consolidation, seeing that failed breakout here, this kind of Batman pattern, and saying, guys, it is time to short, baby. And yeah, riding this short down, okay? But I remember also a lot of YouTubers in general being extremely bullish at this range, you know, breaking the resistance of these lower highs, basically, right, of this trend line. And we also saw this here, okay, in what was it, the last day of May, the 30th of May, having that breakout here from this range. I remember longing this level and, you know, being super extremely cautious, guys. We're looking to retest this last lower high, something very similar that happened back in December. And then here I will be taking most of my profits from this long position and looking for shorting the Bitcoin price after this consolidation. And yeah, I remember a lot of people saying, you know, this is extremely bullish. We're going to see an absolutely insane big relief rally here because of after this big massive drop that we've had in May. You know, we are looking to see higher levels. And yeah, no, we were looking for that major rejection at this $32,000 level. You know, absolutely perfect couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a break from the trading because yeah, it's been really good couple of weeks. So anyway, let's, you know, like I said, it's very likely to continue back down. This is a clear, let me just explain, this is a clear redistribution where you do have, you know, those trap long positions. You have trap bullish people where you think that you are going to go to much higher levels because you're starting to break lower high trend line. All right, you do think that you're going to go to much higher levels, and then you have the continuation from the big macro trend. And this is what is basically happening right now. Also, the price action was slightly different, of course, just after retesting this level, a little bit of more volatility. But, you know, like you can see here, this big major wick back in December, which was all the way here at the $41,300 levels, was filled. And the price action after that consolidation was pretty fast. And I think something like this will happen to Bitcoin. You know, a pretty fast movement in the next coming days. You know, it might be a week or so. You know, we could still consolidate here a little bit, but I do think that we are going to retest the lows here at the $25,000 levels. It's just very likely to happen. Let's scroll down here through the comment section. So that is my personal opinion, of course. I think most of you are bearish also. I can see 70%. We got 548 votes here on the poll, and most of the people are bearish also. 70% of the people are bearish. Okay, let's take a look at the comment section here. Let's take a look at another altcoin. Why not? Why not take a look at another altcoin? Andy, Bitcoinsensus, Scotty says, would you do a limit buy to short Ethereum? Thanks. No, I guess a limit order on Ethereum. No, I wouldn't. I would actually wait for a potential reaction at this major zone. I mean, I'm not sure if we are going to come all the way up to the $1,700, $1,680. Could you put a limit order? I mean, yeah, of course you could. You know, you might have a big massive wick coming up there to get extremely large, you know, big leverage positions. Okay, this is what you usually have. People just are insanely bearish. We know that the trend is to the downside, and people are entering in short positions at these levels, and this is very real. You know, I know a lot of you may be watching this is entering in shorts, and you might be well off, you know, in the next coming days because it's likely to continue back down. But you do get these big massive kind of wicks, okay, and massive price action to the upside to get all of those, you know, over leveraged positions. There are people trading here at 50x, 100x, shorting from these levels, trying to ride this down. And what happens a lot of the times is that you do get those big relief rallies, you know, these big pumps to actually get these traders out of the market, so then the trend can continue healthily to the downside. So, I mean, yeah, in this case, a limit order maybe at this $1,680, $1,700 range. It might get triggered, and then you might be looking that, and the trend will continue to the downside. But this is the thing. I mainly market order my trades. 90% of my trades are mainly market orders, because yeah, I just don't like the volatility. You know, you get into an order here thinking that you're going to get a big resistance, you know, and this is why I you know, if I lose money, it's a very small amount. I did explain this the last few days because I'm patient, and I want to see a reaction at some levels, you know. And a lot of people are like saying, you know, I remember on Bitcoin the last few days, you know, you said we were going to get you said that we were going to get a reaction at this level, and we didn't, you know, once we came all the way down here. But you know, we didn't get the reaction. I didn't trade this. This was a major resistance here, the $30,500, and we broke it. And I remember, guys, I'm looking for shorts at this level. I'm looking for shorts, and I did actually short this. And then, of course, you know, I thought that we were gonna get a stop here, but you know, I closed 50% on my trade, and I did ride a lot of the trade also down all the way to these levels also. But I remember some people saying, you know, I thought you said that this level was going to hold, that we were going to get a bounce. I said, yeah, I mean, it's possible because it has been a strong resistance. And if we do get a consolidation, I'll probably trade it, okay? I will probably long it. But if you do not get that consolidation, then you do not trade it. So this is why, you know, most of the times I don't put limit orders. I wait for these reactions. Let's take a look. Dead cat bounce, shorts wrecked, says Muth. Dead cat bounce, yeah. I mean, like I showed you at the beginning of the live stream, guys, if you take a look at the daily chart on Bitcoin, you know, we haven't solidly break out from this major range. Look at this. This is a major daily level. I've been talking about this daily level, okay, for the last few days. It's a strong daily level. You can have that volatility to the downside, but if, you know, if we do close this daily, you know, we might have a bigger relief rally all the way here to the $29,300. You know, I think it's pretty foolish if you do not think that this can happen. This can definitely happen, you know, in the next, you know, couple of days also. I would prefer to actually short the $29,300 retest. We did retest this early this morning, very early this morning. That was an insane trading opportunity, like I just said on the live stream. Of course, yeah, I'm not trading in the weekend, but this was a major level. We were talking about this descending triangle scenario. If we have a solid breakout, this is going to be major resistance. Yeah, we have several, you know, on the 1 hourly, you also have a 4 hourly big candle close here, breaking the support level. You know, we came back up here perfectly. This was an insane trading opportunity right there early this morning. This was at around about 8 o'clock Central European time this morning, retesting that 29,300 range. You know, absolutely perfect to take a trade, because this has broken a big level. So yeah, not much to add. BTC is short on every single indicator on the 1 day time frame. My trading system has BTC going back to $10. Jerome, how are you doing? Andy, my man, I told you to hold that short to 24K, man. What happened? I locked into JK. I locked it into, but I wish just had the patience, said Jerome. Yeah, I mean, I did see a lot of people were saying hold the short from this range. I actually got stopped out here. 25% of my trade got stopped out with this volatility. I did re-enter a short position though at that level. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I am greedy taking profits. There's no problem in taking profits. I actually took 50% of my trade position down here at the $30,600. Then I took 50% of that 50% all the way down here at $29,400 range. So, and then I got stopped out here on this massive leg up, entered another short. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We day trading, with small swing trading. I mean, I don't like to have a trade open for a month or 6 months. I can't do that. I'm more of a day trader, small swing trader, okay, where I do have a swing trade position for 3, 4, you know, maybe 1 week, maybe slightly more than 1 week, but yeah, not several months. Let me take a look at here. I hope I don't have any super chat. I hope I did read a lot of the comments, guys. Bitcoin pumping, BTC pumping. Yeah, we have a little bit of pumpy action here on Bitcoin. Today's daily, it looks like it, you know, we might be closing this daily candle, guys, and we cannot ignore this, because, you know, the daily level here is at 29,580, 29,600. We have those daily strong candles. We've been only wicking down below. We've wicked down below. If we close this at this range, yeah, we might have a big relief rally. We might have a bigger relief rally in the next couple of days. If that happens, I think I will be bearish at 29,000. If we come back up to revisit the $29,300 level, in my opinion, it's going to be another good short opportunity. I do see the price in the next, you know, coming days, couple of weeks, coming down to retest this zone. Yeah, this is the spring point of this redistribution. It's just going to come down. It's very likely, you know, I would be very surprised if I do see Bitcoin at this current price action, at these current levels, have a massive reversal from this level, you know, in the next coming days like this. It's just very unlikely to happen. Guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. I hope I did read a lot of your comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Absolutely crush that like button. Join the Bybit team, okay? Andy, Bitcoinsensus team. It is down below in the description. If you haven't signed up for Bybit, you've got an insane bonus down below. Okay, you also got an insane bonus for Prime XBT. This is my favorite day trading platform for also for trading different assets such as S&P 500. You can trade gold, oil, natural gas. There's a huge amount of assets using crypto as collateral, stablecoins or BTC and Ethereum, which is absolutely phenomenal. Join the competition, guys. I'm going to be extremely active 24/7, just a couple of days before the competition starts, looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum trade most of the times. Okay, I'll be focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we are going to share ideas on the Telegram group, okay, there's a specific Telegram group for the competition, and those people that are not joined on the team, of course, will be we are going to eliminate these people because these are just people for the competition. All right, because we'll be sharing technical analysis and trading setups for some altcoins. I'm going to focus mainly on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not going to focus on 10 altcoins, 15 altcoins, because you just need one asset, okay? And I'm going to focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum to absolutely crush the trades, all right? Crush the markets, make absolutely phenomenal trades and be huge. We need to be in the top 10, guys. We need to finish. I mean, if we can finish first, but I'm going to be realistic. There is, people there that are going to be full on and they are very, very good traders. I will be happy if we do finish in the top 10. I'm really going to aim in the top 10 at least. If we can finish first, of course, yeah, why not? Why not? Guys, short on 50 crypto, should set my own trading record this cycle. Thank you, guys. Everybody's saying goodbye already. You guys are amazing. Make sure to smash up the like button. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website, okay, if you want to see the latest news, also articles, technical analysis, ideas. We do have totally free information here down below in the description. Join all our socials. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are amazing. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way up to 300 likes. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you in the next one.